it's always going to be in his head that that guy just knocked me the fuck out. He doesn't have any weaknesses, man. Just spun his head around. Maybe he's the best pound-for-pound fighter alive.
I swear to God, it's very hard to knock out someone like him, because it's like during the week I was trying to I don't know, to find something that I don't like about Max Holloway, but it was so tough to find something about him like bad, that it was like, why I have to face him? Why we're doing this sport, you know?
That left hook he caught Max with, oh my goodness. Oh, just spun his head around. There's always danger with Topuria. He's fucking so dangerous. When he hits you, it's different than anybody, especially with his hands. His boxing is so high level. And there's shots that he was landing that would thud, and you could see it in Max's face. He caught him with a bunch of good shots before that. But Max was landing a lot of stuff too. But he was forced into these exchanges. And when you're forced into these exchanges, Ilia has superior technique. His punches come straight down the pipe. His hooks are perfect. His distance
So I don't have any doubts that I will be the first one to knock you out. And I don't even want you to trust in that, because if you're starting to trust in what I'm saying, you're not gonna show up, and I need you to show up in the fight.
The UFC, you see obviously people who are multi-discipline, but it's rare that you see someone who's so pure with the way they hit. I was watching him going, this guy looks like a boxer the way that he hits.
But he's that way with everything. He's that way with his grappling. He's out with his submissions. He's just really, really fucking good. And he's the new guard, right? Like every generation comes up with a new guy who's like a new high water mark of technique.
Yeah.
That's where Ilia is.
So who's going to challenge him now, do you think?
Volkanovski.
Yeah.
They're going to have a rematch. I think Volkanovski taking that fight 3 months after getting head kicked into a KO, that's kind of crazy to do. 3 or 4 months later, he's fighting Ilia Topuria, the most dangerous puncher he's ever faced. I think that was crazy. But it's always going to be in his head that that guy just knocked me the fuck out.
And am I right in thinking there it's power versus speed? Because Volkanovski is so fast.
Ilia's fast too, man.
Yeah.
There's no difference in the speed.
Really?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, wow.
I don't think there's a little bit of difference when you're loading up. You're not going to hit as fast. You know, if you're just trying to like touch someone, you could touch them much faster. But Ilia's fast as fuck. He's not slow at all. He doesn't have any disadvantages. He doesn't have any weaknesses, man. That's the thing. That's why I say he's the new high water mark. There's people that are thinking maybe he's the best pound-for-pound fighter alive. It's a little premature, especially when John Jones is still out there and there's other elite guys that are still out there, but it's fucking close. He might be the best.
And if you think about Volkanovski, a fighter is never the same after they've been knocked out, particularly a blow like
twice in a couple of months' time, four months' time.
So there's already an injury there. There's already a propensity to get knocked out. There's a weakness, and then you're going up against a fighter with that power. You know, or you think all he's going to need to do is just connect, and he may be Sparko again.
Look, that's the kind of thing that drives a guy like Volkanovski, because he's such a warrior. Like, he doesn't shy away from the most difficult challenges. Because if he did, he could have taken some fights with some up-and-coming contenders. He could have said, there's probably someone who wants to challenge him. There's some guy he thinks he could definitely beat. Let me just get this fight under my belt, and then, but he wants to go right back in there and fight for the title again. Who knows? I mean, I don't know what kind of strategy Volkanovski will employ. I don't know if they'll try to do something different. City Kickboxing, the place that he trains at, is very, very, very high level, and those guys always have excellent game plans. So maybe there's something they saw that Volkanovski couldn't capitalize on because he was still dealing with the effects of the KO loss to Makhachev, which, you get KO'd like that, a bad one. That was a high kick, shin to the head. Those stay with you for a long time. You might not be the same person, so he might have fought still under the effects of that KO. So now he gets knocked out again by Ilia. Now he's had a long time to rest.